Hello guys, today we shall continue with the solution to the questions I asked you guys to attempt the other time. And the first one is square root of minus 8 times imaginary unit. The dot here is multiplication. So happy listening. Now, since we have square root of minus 8 and I is square root of minus 1, so we can just bring the two together by having square root of minus 8 times square root of minus 1. Or better still, we can just say square root of minus 8, we break it down to square root of 4 times square root of 2, then times square root of minus 1, then times square root of, then times I. If we change minus 1, square root of minus 1 back to I. So we now have square root of 4 is 2, and that's 2 root 2, then times I, because minus 1 is I, then times I again, then 2 root 2 times I square, because I times I is I square. Now since I square, imaginary unit square equals minus 1, we now have 2 root 2 times minus 1. The dot there is multiplication sign. So if you multiply, you have minus 2 root 2. So what I did was to change that minus square root of minus 1 that I put up initially to replace I change it back to I so that I can get I squared later. So, and then we have our answer to be minus 2 root 2. Now, the second question says I square times minus 4. Since we know that I square is minus 1, so if we multiply minus 1 by minus 4, we get 4. Minus times minus is plus. 1 times 4 is 4. So we get 4. Now for question number 3, we have to simplify I raised to power 4 equals 1. Since we know, for question number 3, the rule says I raised to power 4 equals 1. So the question here is, what is the value of I raised to power 10? That is imaginary unit raised to power 10. So we can just break down imaginary unit raised to power 10 to I raised to power 4 in two places, then times I raised to power 2. That will still give us I raised to power 10. And since I raised to power 4 is 1 and I raised to power 2 is minus 1, so we just say 1 times minus 1, and that will give us minus 1. Thank you for listening, and the next time we are going to consider another question under another topic. So don't forget to click subscription, notification, and like button.